Hey everybody, welcome to the Political Vigilante. If you're watching on YouTube, also on Daily Motion, soon to be on Steam It. Check it out on the Daily Motion. Also on iTunes if you're listening to the audio side of this. Appreciate everybody listening. Please support it the best way that you can. Like, subscribe, positive reviews on iTunes, all those little things help. I want to talk about how the Democratic Party is so terrified of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and they're going to do anything they can to block her. Am I being conspiratorial? Am I being a crazy, sexist, burn bro, progressive? No. I just need to go to thehill.com or watch CNN's State of the Union with Tammy Duckworth, Democrat from Illinois. She's a senator from Illinois. And this is what she said. She warned Democrats, don't go too far to the left. That's your Democratic Party. If you're wondering who they are, don't go too far to the left. Trump is having ICE people, lock up kids and separate them from their families. But the Democrats don't want you to go too far left. Just so you know, 60% of Americans don't have $1,000 in savings, but don't go too far left. Don't go too far left. We're in war in 8 countries, but don't go too far left. That Peace Party, Poor People's Campaign stuff, a little too lefty. Stay right there in the center of the road, go right. Yeah. No, Tammy Duckworth doesn't want to go too far to the left, because if she goes too far to the left, and Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and these other people, they then lose their big corporate donors. That's what that's about. Here's what she said on CNN's State of the Union, when Jake Tapper asked about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who's a 28-year-old. She's a self-proclaimed democratic socialist, right? He asked the question, if Ocasio-Cortez was the future of the Democratic Party. I think it's the future of the party in the Bronx, where she is. Hear that? That's the subtext on this is just stay in the Bronx. Okay? You want to get your Latino constituents all riled up. You just know your place. That's what that's saying. Know your place. Know your place, Alexandria, a little 28-year-old Latina. Let the rich white ladies handle the Democratic Party. You see what happens? It's so funny with the Democrats' bullshit identity politics. Right? Pelosi play, sexism and all this stuff. And I'm sure Tammy Duckworth has talked about sexism. And I have no doubt that those women have experienced sexism. But they now look their noses down at a 28-year-old Latina who grew up in the Bronx. I don't think Pelosi or Duckworth grew up in the Bronx or any neighborhood like that. Here's another quote from Duckworth that she said on CNN. I think that you can't win the White House without the Midwest, and I don't think you can go too far to the left and still win the Midwest. You need to talk to the industrial Midwest. You need to listen to the people there. You guys haven't listened to them. Talk to them how? By letting Trump talk to them? Trump resonated with those people. You might not like Trump. I don't like his message. I think he's racist. I think he's sexist. I think he's scary. He's a corporate guy. He doesn't give a shit about working class people, but he knew how to talk to them. Hillary Clinton didn't even campaign in Wisconsin and Michigan. I'm pretty sure those are Midwestern states. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of working class people there. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people there who maybe have lost jobs to globalization, something the Democrats love. They love shipping jobs overseas. So do the Republicans. It shows how out of touch. Do you realize how you lost? Bernie Sanders united everybody. This is how arrogant they are. Here's another powerful white lady. Boo, rich white ladies. Boo. They made a choice in one district, Pelosi said. So let's not get yourself carried away as an expert on demographics and the rest of that within the caucus or outside the caucus. Rich white lady Nancy Pelosi. That's great, Ocasio-Cortez. You got everybody all wound up. You guys are awesome. You stay in the Bronx. That's like, I'll let you clean my house. That's what Pelosi's saying. I'll let a Mexican lady clean my house, or Puerto Rican. I'll let Latin people clean my house, but I'm not going to let them like live there. And I certainly don't want them to have a livable wage. That's what that is. Both parties are just big country clubs. And the Democrats think they allow some blacks and Jews to join their country club, and they think they're so much more progressive than the Republican country clubs that don't let anybody but white people join. It's preposterous. Here's what Ocasio-Cortez said on The View. There were so many people behind closed doors that said, I want to support you. I believe you're what's best, but I can't because my job will be at risk. The Democratic Party was the party of the working class. It was the left-wing party. I don't know. Have you ever heard of a guy named FDR? I don't know, 3-term president. They had to set term limits because he was so popular. Why was he so popular? He had populist, progressive, working class solutions to unregulated capitalism that had created 20 or 30 million unemployed people, or whatever the number was during the Depression. Yeah, the Midwesterners hate these crazy pie-in-the-sky policies. They hate, yeah, there's no way they would want free college tuition or student debt forgiveness, or, $15 an hour. They would hate that minimum wage. They would hate working. They're so excited that all these good industrial jobs got shipped away. They're so excited about that. They love it. They love it. They love having to drive for Lyft and Uber because they can't pay their bills. They love having to go get crowdfunding for medical procedures. The Midwesterners are so proud of that fact. They love it. They love endless wars. They're big fans of it. Yeah. It just shows you how preposterous it is. And of course, The Hill doesn't question. They just point out, well, there are two sides of the issue. Corporate media, we better support corporate people. But it just shows you how out of touch the Democratic Party is. And can it change from within? I don't know, maybe. Ocasio-Cortez maybe is showing that can happen. I don't know. But it shows you how out of touch they are. Two powerful, rich white ladies are telling the brown millennial, stay in your place. Go stay there in the Bronx. It's fine, you want to do some rabble-rousing in the Bronx, but don't bring that shit to D.C. because we call the shots. That's what they were saying. Support the show, guys. Go to the Patreon. The link is below. Thanks for watching.